So much pain, I'm like, when's it gonna stop? So much pain, cause my life's been a lot. So much pain, I'm getting tired of these blocks. I'm in last place right now, but I soon reach the top. So much pain, I'm like, when's it gonna stop?
Welcome back to the Last Place podcast. It's been an absolute... I think this might be the longest time we haven't like done an episode of it.
Yeah.
It's been a good like 3 months, 2 to 3 months. Well deserved though. We typically like take a break a couple of months after or like at the end of the year, just to sort of recoup and figure out what we can do different for the next year. But yeah, well deserved break. If I do say so myself, would you agree?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
So yeah, necessary, needed. But yeah, welcome back, people. Thank you for tuning in all of this time. I think this is year 4 now, coming up to year 4, I think. Yeah, thank you for coming on this journey with us. Yeah, that's all I can say really, and here's to many more. But yeah, I'm your host, Young Double, the sexiest man alive, Sexatron, Sexavelli, Sexton, Sexosaurus Rex, all of the above.
It's way big Tycoon, Mr. Chestnut Checkers, Mr. We're not going anywhere.
And we really ain't going anywhere. Like I said, 4 years deep, doing this podcast, still learning, still growing. We're going to do a lot of different things moving forward. That's something that we're going to talk about today. Tycho, take it away, my bro.
Yeah, bro. Yo, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute since I've seen you as well.
Yeah. But flipping, yeah, bro. You know what? I forgot that we even done an introduction, bro. We started doing the introduction. I remember, like, oh shit, we do an introduction.
And I was thinking, what's this?
But yeah, bro, we were just having conversations, innit? Like, about like how we're gonna do this year, like a new format. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna try some new things, man. I feel like we had a conversation about, obviously with our podcast. Obviously, we started. I don't know how many years ago, but we started, and it was just like we're just gonna have conversations that we have in person. Mm-hmm. No, off camera. On camera.
The conversation that we have off camera, we're gonna have on camera.
Yeah. Because obviously gyms, and then
transcended, transpired.
Or evolved.
Yeah, transcend.
It evolved into us. Obviously, us sitting down with people that man know, and hearing their stories, trying to get some like inspiration, just trying to shine light on people that.
Unheard voices.
Yeah, the unheard voices, innit? Yeah. Because there's a lot of gyms in everyone, innit? And yeah, I felt like, we went through that period. And now, obviously, man had the conversation. It was more like, do people actually know us?
Do people actually know us?
You get me?
Yeah. So there's a handful of people that really know us for us. But I feel like there's people that still look at man from a distance and are like, I just don't know what my man's on. I don't know what he's really like. Like, obviously, I've seen little bits and pieces, but they don't know the real they don't know the real Hunter. You get me? They don't know the real Tycho. So, yeah, that was one of the main things, though. And we understand, like, we want to put people on and show people what's going on, but then like we're silent for most of it because we're asking questions. Like, people can probably be like, oh, they're inquisitive, they ask questions, but there's only so much we can show of ourselves with other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's not about us.
It's not about us. It's about them telling their story, and which is completely fine. Like, we're not saying F them and stuff. Like, we'll always have guests and stuff on eventually and whatever. But it's just us saying it. Us as a people, we just want to be doing what we enjoy and love without having to worry about a guest. Like, because it's getting guests can be a headache. As well as you know what I'm saying. Like, we're always gonna show up some way, some form, whether it's next month, this month, or in 10 years. Like, it's we're finna do something, but getting guests on, and it's not saying it's a problem. Like, we can always replace people or whatever, but we're set on the people that we want to have on here. You get me? So if we want this person, sometimes we'd rather just suffer and just do an episode ourselves than just get the space filled. So that's another thing as well. So
yeah, bro. So yeah, I think this year expect to see a lot more content. Or a lot more. I'll tell you what I'm laughing at after.
You're going to see you're right over there, blood.
Yeah.
What's his die to himself?
Expect to see a lot more content surrounded by, like, about us in it, and it's like, us show more of our personality. That's what you're gonna expect for this year, innit? That's what you're gonna expect from this podcast 2026. Because bro, like, what does last place mean for us? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, we've had our individual episodes and that, but like you said, we've told other people's stories. But who are we, bro? Who
is Last Place Podcast? Who are they?
Who are we, bro? Like, you get me? And bro, that's what we're gonna use 2026 to do, is just focus on us, no guests. You get me? Yeah.
Obviously, the man was still cut through.
Still forward, But who are we? What do we think about things? How do we see life? You get me? And making that our main focus and our main priority this year. And you're gonna probably see some changes in the way that we're gonna deliver the content as well. So
social media, how that works.
Yeah,
things like that still. So it's gonna be exciting still. Like, even my brain is like ticking now. Like, what can we do? What can't we do? What can we try? What would be cool? So yeah, I think it's very much needed. Nice little reset / refresh.
100%.
But yeah, expect to see things like, I don't know, shorter episodes, more episodes, because we do just one big one throughout the week. Throughout the month, sorry. So we're gonna do smaller ones cut up throughout the month as well, so it's more digestible. And we'll start some social media content and just push it in different ways and different formats. We're gonna be a lot more active on the actual page now, the podcast page. Trying to grow that as well. Obviously, we're active on it, but I just mean, like, that's mainly run by like Tycoon. But I'm gonna be putting more time into it myself, because I've got a page, but I don't really want to use that anymore. In terms of everything else, like, I'm separating everything. I've got a music page now that I'm going to be posting all my music content on there, whether it's beats, studio sessions, just music content. Even if I'm just speaking to my brethren about music or whatever, I'm going to be posting that on there. So it's actually going to be music-based content, not even just production and stuff. So yeah, then my own page is just going to be to like reply to like friends and family, maybe put a cheeky photo up there, cheeky fit pic. And then the podcast page is going to be the podcast page. So that's what it's going to be moving forward still. I think that's what this thing of Last Place needs at the moment still. So that's the plan still. That's the plan. Yeah,
bro. So, I think, let's touch on 2026. I feel like it's so generic to just be like, New Year's resolution. But I think it's important to have that conversation, though.
Very important.
Especially when we watch these episodes back, just to see where we were at the start of 100%. Every year.
And I think as well, us doing this more, being ourselves and not having guests and stuff, it'll be good for the reason what the podcast was for, and it, like having it as a legacy thing.
Like
now that people can really see, yo, this is what Dad was really like. This is what Unks was really like. This is what my cousin was really like. Or I remember him being like that. I remember him saying he was going to do this and he did it. And this is what he's mentioning. So it's going to be even more of that now as well. So
but also 2026 New Year resolutions. Like, we already spoke about what we want briefly for the podcast. We obviously could talk about that a bit more, but in terms of like personal goals, like we have to list every single thing, but like
There's only like key ones.
Let's name 2.
You go first, me go first.
You go first, bro.
Me go first. So one of them was, so I don't really do, I'm lying. I don't really do New Year's resolutions, but I've always set myself a goal for the new year. But I guess that's what a New Year resolution is, isn't it? Like, I think that's just like the more cornier term. But being more free speaking about finances. So speaking more freely about finances.
Shout out Omar.
Shout out brother Omar, yeah. That episode changed my life, bro. And yeah, there's not very many conversations I have that change the course of man's whole thing. Like, I have a lot. Obviously, man can say any conversation is, but I mean, like, in terms of like so deep. But yeah, speaking more freely about finances, bro, has changed everything for me. And that was just based off of the fact of the conversation we had when you was on the podcast. And like you said, bro, we all earn money, even if it's different wages. Somebody could earn more than me. Somebody could earn less than me. You see when you deep it, though. You see when you talk to people, you can learn so much from everyone. You can't obviously speak to everyone about it, but everyone who's on the same grind as you, has the same sort of mindset, because somebody who earns more than you can learn from somebody who earns less, because they can say, how are you living on what you're earning? I'm making double what you're making and I'm struggling. So
you're going on holiday.
What can I do to cut back and live more like you? Whereas somebody could say, who's earning more, how do I get to your position? How do I earn as much as you? And what are the steps that... So when everything sort of clicked to me, bro, the conversations that I've had over the last couple of months, bro, have been absolutely incredible. Because I'm telling people how much I'm earning, how much I'm saving, what I'm intending to do with it, and the conversation. Obviously, I'm only expressing it to people who are like-minded, but the conversations I've been having, bro, and the game and the advice and the path it's taken me down, bro, best thing I ever did, bro. Best thing I ever did. I even had a chat with Tizo the other day, and this is the most transparent man has ever been about jobs and working and finances and all of this, bro. And bro, it got deep. Like, man was just basically saying how proud we were of each other because of where we've come from, what we're earning, what we're trying to do, what's already been achieved, how it was a struggle to get there, but we ended up getting there, how man's trying to get there. Like, bro, it was a mad thing, bro. It was a mad thing. My absolute mad thing, blood. But yeah, speaking more freely about finances is one of the best things that's ever. And I think in the black community as well, especially, it's very, I don't think we're scared to express it, but it's just, why are you in my business? And I think our parents didn't discuss that kind of stuff with us as well. It was just you being fed, you being dressed. So why does all of that kind of stuff matter? You know what I'm saying? You got a roof over your head. So I think those things are very important now still, because I speak more freely to like my sister and my mum about these things now, and it's like, swear down, you're able to save this much doing all of this and whatever. So it's making all the difference in the world still. And it's making me have a better understanding about finances. And even these conversations I'm having, I went to the bank and I opened up like some savings accounts, and these are things that I would never have done without having these conversations, or that conversation with Omar, you get me? So yeah, there's trust me, talk. The best thing to do is just talk. Like I said, like-minded individuals, of course. But yeah, talk. Especially when it comes to money. You never know who or what or where somebody is and how they can help you, or how you can help them as well. So yeah, and money is one of the most important things. Like, we're not going to talk about money's not all that important or whatever. Like, we're talking about finances right now, and finances are necessary for you to basically do what you need to do. So if there's any way to help it, ask the question, get the advice, do what you got to do. Because, best thing I ever did, still. Best thing I ever did.
So what would be your other goal?
What would be another goal?
So this goal, how would you summarize this goal then for this year?
Which one? The financial one?
Yeah. Even though you say it's not really a New Year's.
No, it is though, but just keep having these conversations.
Okay.
Just keep having these I'm going to keep having these conversations. Yeah. And I'm just going to keep learning money tricks, money hacks. Yeah. Each one, teach one. Yeah. Learn, teach, learn, express. That's it, blood. That's it. I'm just going to keep going. Second one is obviously start my music page. Okay. So I started a music page. It's private at the moment. I'm just sort of figuring out what I want to do. Just letting a few people in that see me like making beats. I'm making beats on there. I'm posting stuff on my stories a lot more. But I actually want to post now. Like, I'm sick and tired of making all these beats. I got thousands of beats that could be doing a bajillion things for me. And like, I work my job. I enjoy my job. But it's just mad to think that like something that's taking me an hour, 2 hours, 15 minutes some days could be making me zillions of pounds. Could be making me a top tier producer, or like I could have a number one single, and it's just sitting on my hard drive doing nothing. So. It's making like it made me like, you like, bro, and I do this for fun. So it's like now I'm gonna try and push, but my main push now, I want to try and push for America. So that's my thing now. Like I'm not really fussed about the UK thing, because, and I mean that in the utmost respect, but my sound is based on US, and it's the UK as well. Like, people are only chasing hits or whatever. Like, there's not nobody's in it for the music anymore. And I want to make music, bro. Like, some of my favorite underground rappers, they're the people who I want to target now. So I'm trying to, push my new music page as far as possible, and just post some beats, and hopefully I get the attention of the people that I'm trying to get the attention of.
Just a quick question, sorry.
By the way,
would you would you put your beats in like movies and like adverts and stuff like that?
So all of that stuff, like syncs and all of that.
So you're open to all of that?
Yeah. Okay. I just want to get my music out, bro.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's however whatever, like, it's just getting it off the desktop, as Brother Bliss would say.
And that's the maddest thing about your beats. Obviously, man no talented top producer, but the fact that you've had case studies of people freestyling on your beats on Instagram, people like, yo, cold. Like, but that's the fact that you could probably look at that and say, that's not even some of my best beats
At all, bro.
So imagine now, once you start like you say, marketing yourself from that page and pushing it out, bro, it's gonna be mental.
It's what I learned, bro. Like that, my current page now, it's just like friends and family, and like some people I've met along the way and stuff. Obviously, there's a few producers on there and that, but I'm just showing my beats to my uncles and aunties and my cousins and my brethren, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's sick, bro. And that's it. It don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it's time for me to push to rappers, singers, other producers, A&Rs, managers. So they're like, yo. And they're going to forward that beat onto their artist and say, what do you think? And then I'm going to get a DM from, I need that. That's what I need now.
Talking about residual income,
This
bro.
is what I'm trying to say, blood.
Bro, if you're saying, how many beats you say you're roughly sitting on?
Blood, it's too many, bro.
Like,
too
if
many,
you could
bro.
put a number on it.
Hundreds.
Thousands.
Hundreds, bro. Like, yes, like hundreds of beats. And a lot of them, a lot of them are unfinished, but that doesn't stop me from going back and finishing an idea. I've got loads of finished beats. I got beats on disk drive, computer, laptop, like whatever. Like I got loads of beats, bro.
It's mental. So you've got, bro.
I'm literally sitting on millions. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm sitting on millions, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's assets in itself. But you
that's
got
what I'm
assets
saying.
there.
This is what I'm trying to say.
You just got the assets in the bank. Now you're just trying to monetize them in it, or liquidate them, or whatever you want to say.
I'm trying to take them out of their raw form into the purest form. Trying to turn them into a gem, basically.
Would you put it on in like any like websites and stuff like that, or you just thinking of you want people to come to you directly?
Yeah, like I'm gonna post them on YouTube and stuff.
Okay, but like them websites where you can just buy the beat directly,
or like BeatStars and that. Yeah, potentially.
Because you've never done. Have you ever done that before?
I've done BeatStars, but it's like I'm just putting my stuff on BeatStars and there's no promotion or anything on there. So I'm just using it like SoundCloud kind of thing. Yeah. Whoever discovers it. But now that's what I'm saying. I've got my page. If I got to run ads, I'll run my ads. If I got to DM people, I DM my people. But I won't feel no way about it now, because it's like, not that I felt away, but it's just like, now that it's a music page, I can be in people's DMs, or I can leave comments on people's posts.
And they can just see straight music.
I can just be like, check my page out, I make beats. Check my page out, I make beats. Check my page out, I make beats. Rather than me doing that on my personal page, saying check my beats out, and then you got a picture of me and my fit pic looking all good, but then the beats are further down. Now it's just gonna be beats, music content, blah blah blah. Makes sense. Now I can just fire off and do whatever I want to do.
Yeah, I could see that working, bro.
Yeah, I can as well.
Bro, it's cold, bro.
Yeah.
Even when you've been on lives with producers and that, man is saying beats are fire.
Bro, I've been on lives and Twitches and that with my favorite producers or my favorite artists. One of my favorite artists is called Baz from Dreamville. You know how much I love Baz, bro. J. Cole's an artist. My man shouted me out. My man still remembers me and that, like when I jump into streams and that. That's one of my favorite artists of all time, and my man was hailing me up, bro, saying, yo, this is brazy. None ever come of it. That's usually the case, but I'm just going to keep doing that until something comes of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. And even thinking about the era we live in now, if you can just get that clip and just post that on your Instagram and pin it, then it's like, blah, blah, blah.
This is what I'm saying. So that's one of my main goals still. Setting up for it, blood. I'm setting up for it. So yeah, more financial conversations, more free thinking financial conversations with people, and my production page. I'll say my two main goals still. Your turn. I
think one of my things is more like fitness this year.
Okay.
Like, I feel obviously man's been going gym for a while now, but I felt like I haven't been focused on fitness though. Like, I'm a fit.
Yeah.
You get me? And I've been trying to do like diet shit now, and like.
And sorry, that's kind of like one of mine as well, actually. To be fair, but yeah. Go
Bro.
on.
Like, man's been trying to do like diet stuff now, like no sugar, no processed sugar. Sorry, and like I remember the other day I was running a treadmill, and I was like, bro, this is difficult, bro. Like I think I just ran for a mile, bro, bro. And I'm like, okay, cool. This needs to change. Though I can't, like, there's no what planet a man living on for the fact that man's been going gym for so long, but I'm struggling to run in 1 mile.
Yeah.
That's just mental to me, bro.
Shout out them 5K folks, blood. Cause
Bro, I was just trying to say shout out them, man. But to me, personally, that's mental to me, bro. I don't need to run 10K and that. I don't want to run 10K and that. But just for the fact that man's not like fit.
Yeah.
Man's just gym. You know, man can just lift weights, bench and blah, blah, blah. But man's not fit. I was like, nah. Like, let me... Because man's getting older as well. So I'm like, yo, let me just prioritize this a bit more. Even though it's difficult, bro. But it's like, especially because I feel like man got bored of the gym as well. It's just
same boat.
It's just reset for me as well now. Let me try to add some fitness stuff into there, like some kettlebell stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm doing a lot more calisthenics myself as well.
Bro.
So, yeah.
So yeah, that's been one of my goals this year, still, to just focus more on building my body in that way. And it's like, I ain't got to the stage yet, but I'm thinking of quitting drinking. But if that does come down the line, then yeah.
Growth, blood.
You get me? But yeah, I just want to take care of my body more in that aspect, like more vitamins and like, yeah, but just taking care of my body. Just taking care of my body. That's one of my goals this year still.
Because like my brethren said, blood, and he put it into perspective for me. He said, you only get one of these, you know.
Nah, facts.
You only get one of these, blood. So if you can avoid hurting yourself, do it. Like, you only get one, bro. Trust me, if you hurt yourself, you don't heal the same. You don't feel the same.
Facts.
You only get one, blood. Get one.
And it's another thing as well that made me realize it, because, you know, like, obviously man's had these conversations about, yo, man's been tired and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, bro, I need to design my body to where I can have loads of energy all the time. So I'm not that tired. Obviously, you can't avoid tiredness, but, you know, like, is my body operating at high efficiency?
Yeah. At all times.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, does my body have enough vitamins, or like, you know, like what's that one called? What's that one that people always talk about? It's like the gel thing. It's got all the nutrients and that in there that people be eating.
What, like runners having that?
Nah, just like people. There was like a trend of it where people was just eating
Sea moss.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not eating no sea moss. Like,
Yeah.
man's just trying to just change up man's pattern, bro. You get me? But yeah, that's one of my goals. And I'd say another one is just financially pattern, bro. It's like take more care and be more conscious about what man's doing financially. Like, be intentional. You get me? Because I feel like another thing, like, obviously man's 28, man's turning 29 this year. Like, I feel like what you do now for the later part of man's 28, man's 20s year, can put man in some good stead going into man's 30s. Because realistically, when man step into man's 30s, man's still very young, bro. You get me? So I feel like the last part of man's 20s, it can not say erase, but what man did in man's early 20s, if man do the last part of man's 20s correct, what man did in man's early 20s don't matter, bro.
100%.
You know what I mean? It don't matter.
Like, it's never too late in that aspect, blood.
Never too late, bro. Never too late. So, yeah, bro, financially pattern in that way. Like, yeah, bro, and just be more intentional with, like, the steps and the decisions man's making. Like I was saying to you the other day, like, potentially, like, the cybersecurity stuff like that, like, thinking about potentially doing that. Yeah, but obviously not really thinking, okay, yeah, if I was to do this now and I was to get like an entry role, the P's are not going to be good. But thinking long term, thinking, okay, cool. Yeah, if I was to do that now at 28 and study and blah, 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 that if man's going into man's 30s, having studied that and taking a risk, let's say having a lower paying job or whatever, going into man's 30s, it puts man in good stead to propel, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things that man's been consciously thinking about, whereas maybe when man was 21, man would be thinking, nah, man ain't trying to do that to get a little bit of peas because man want peas now. You know what I'm trying to say? Man are not really thinking, if I do this and let's say, for example, if it was an apprenticeship, man ain't trying to work for no minimum wage, blah, blah, blah. But once you get that out of the way, you're not on minimum wage no more. You're in a better position to navigate and make as much peace as you want to make.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, that's man's trying to be a lot more intentional with a lot of the things man's doing, trying to think more long term. Yeah, so yeah, that summed up is like financially in it, that's like patterning up more and being more intentional about man's decisions and stuff like that.
Perfect, blood. Makes sense. And like you was talking about the age thing as well. You see what I've learned, yeah? You see if you've got your head screwed on, the age thing doesn't matter. It's a bonus. Because even when I'm at work, bro, I'm talking to the man saying, I need more bread. I'm saying I need more bread. Like I said, I'm being more open. I'm saying I need more bread. I'm not saying this to like the manager, you know what I'm saying? Like I need more bread. Obviously, everyone knows that man need more bread.
Yeah, the environment you're in is about bread.
Yeah. So it's just like, I need more bread. And they're saying like, even my mom was saying, you know what it is? I didn't realize you're one of the older ones on the floor. I'm one of the oldest on the floor, you know? Everyone else is like 23, 24, 25. Like there's a couple ones that are like 33 and 34. But
still rare though,
but I'm still a part of them, man. You know what I'm saying? More than everybody else. But he was like, it's good because you're older, because you've got a mindset of, you know what you want in this life. You know what you're working for. And the one thing that set me apart now, not even set me apart, but that's changed everything for me, is that I got a goal now. And the goal is I want to get onto the property ladder. And now that I know that I want to get onto the property ladder, I know I'm working for and towards. So, you know, before it's kind of like, I'm just working. Now it's like, I'm speaking to people about properties. This is how much your deposit needs to be. This is what you need to do. This is how much it costs to refurbish. Now I'm just locked in, bro. Now I know exactly how much I need to save, who I need to speak to and what I need to do. And that now has changed the trajectory of everything for me. So when I'm going to work, bro, I'm not on no games, bro. I'm not on no things. I've told my team leaders, I've told the managers, this is what I'm on, this is what I'm striving for. So you see when things come my way or things come their way, or let's say I've done well at work, them man are saying, you're going to get this yard in no time. That's what the man are saying. Like, or they'll use it as motivation. If things ain't going my way, they're saying, so you still want this yard? I'm saying, bro, more than anything. So it's all I can think about now. So that's the target. That's what I'm going for. So there's nothing else in my sights right now, and nothing else can take me off it. So it's the purpose / goal thing. So now that I know what it is, that's all I'm on, bro. Saving, investing, investing, blood.
I think that's a good leeway into the next thing, in it, in terms of like financial talk.